Is Angela the only buff champion coming for March? What happens to Love Juice when it expires? And Human Torch is another persistent bugged casualty. Yes, hello everybody, welcome back to the Marvel Contest of Champions news show for Monday. Hope you had a lovely weekend. Now there are quite a few stories to go over. Now there are a few stories to go over in the community, so make sure to hit the like button and subscribe with post notifications on all. And also join the Discord, social media, so when videos go live you get to see them. Do bear in mind, for Marvel Contest Champions news we cover all the relevant and current information going down in the community, so make sure to tune in for new episodes on Mondays, Wednesdays and Fridays, as well as all the other guides and other information that I put out on this channel. And also, just quickly before we get into the Marvel Contest of Champions news, massive thank you to those that support the channel through the medium of YouTube membership and as well Patreon services. Thank you so much. You're on screen now. Thank you again for hitting up. Some people have done 3 years, 2 years, 1 year of support. Thank you so much. And as well, the people that support over on twitch.tv/RichTheMan live. If you don't know, that's where I predominantly do a lot of my live streaming. So yeah, thank you so much. Also, those that do the Prime Gaming, Amazon Prime, free sub, thank you so much. Tier 1 subs, those that give bits and support the channel, thank you for that support. And I'll see you tonight for the live stream. So we're just going to get right into what is going down. So for a lot of people that know or don't know, we are getting Angela buffed in March. Now, usually once per month there are a little bit more of the buffs. There'll be value only updates or complete reworks and other stuff. If you don't know, Angela is a value only update. But what is there to come? Because we've had no other information. People even saw this Vision little post on Twitter to support. I'm pretty certain this is WandaVision because they did the same thing with Scarlet Witch. I don't think this means that Vision is among those that are getting buffed, even to kind of say, well, as a teaser, so to speak. And people were looking to find any kind of link between like the capitals, the same way that Kabam did the same thing with Angela, which now this is going to be a thing. So well done to Marvel Contest of Champions now for starting a new thing, and also Kabam because now it's going to be a case of anytime anybody capitalizes something that could potentially link to a character, people are going to be transfixed to the social media side of things. And also, just a few days ago, Kabam did say that information about these characters, they'll be in the release notes from now on. So we don't mind sharing in advance. But look, here's the thing. A lot of people will say like, well, where's the info dropping about the potential new buffs? To give you an idea of when new information normally drops, it's always the final Friday of the month before the new update. So the Friday before the new update. Essentially, let's say that it's normally running on the first week of the next month, the first Wednesday that is, and it's always the Friday behind. So you normally just subtract 5 days and then you normally get yourself the info for the following month. So this month is the 26th. That usually will be when this will drop. Now, that could be a case that Thursday the 25th of February when this new information for the next month will be dropped. But more than likely, it is always going around the same scheme. The final Friday of the month. It's creating the hype and all that stuff. So yeah, do watch any kind of socials, forums, and other types of info for drops of new information for the month of March. So the 26th of February is when you'll likely see some information about who is the next buff champions, maybe more information about the side quest, any new events coming, and stuff like that. I also think we're coming close to the next variant. Variant 7 should be dropping at least next month or the month after. I want to say it's the month after. It just feels that that's where it's going to go. I don't think there's been any kind of like build up for it, but you never know. Could be next month or the month of March, or it could be the month of April for Variant 7. Okay, next up, and Human Torch. Now, Human Torch and persistent charges. Now, for a lot of you that don't know, there's a pre-fight with Human Torch. Massively effective, lots of damage, Nova Flame, flame on. But what is going down with the extent of this coming into the bug situation? If you don't know, there's a massive amount of bugs around persistent charges. And it's completely mad. That's either a case that it is centered around location, time of the day, device, operating system specific, or everything and above and just some randomized stuff. Something that Kabam are working to try and find out what is going down with it. It did come with lots of reports and threads at the start of the month when people were reporting this. But then it got this massive resurgence of posts as of the last 3 days. So you can see like somebody put on the 19th, they were experiencing the issue, someone on the 21st. But there is a full thread of people posting stuff that's gone down from the 21st. So there could be a big, like massive push of this being a problem, especially in the face. An example of which can be found on screen at the moment. So Flame On has been activated, and then when we get into the fight, we'll hopefully be seeing those lovely purpley damage dealing numbers, especially from how this is meant to work. But yeah, just incinerates as normal, so that's annoying. You don't see any Nova Flame, you don't see the ramp up of damage. Sad times really for this, and very important because this is a hotly used champion, excuse the pun, for a lot of main content like Alliance Wars and some Alliance Quest as well. As we said, information about what's going to be dropped with the next update will be on the 26th of February, so then it's the case we can find out, is this or has this been fixed, or was a fix in process for this new update going in. I'm just reading this, like just somebody to find a bottom. Kabam, you are a terrible company with no heart or soul. Yeesh. In any case, moving onwards, and Kabam John. Now, Kabam John featured in a video with Brian Grant recently and talked about the place, let's call it the place, to rank 3 damage dealers and utility champions, and putting utility champions should be more of the priority to go to rank 3 as opposed to those that say, it's like saying Cosmic Ghost Rider to rank 3 as a 6-star. No. Utility champion like Warlock up to rank 3 as a 6-star. And he sees that may be a little bit more value than going down a different route with your rank ups. And that's the thing, that's open to the MCC Court of Opinion, and make sure to put it in the comment section or go to the thread that's in the description your thoughts on the matter. A lot of the times with the community, we do get wrapped up in big yellow numbers. Is that a problem? Is that, that's the thing. This game is specific to you as a player. What do you like to play? If you like to play champions with big yellow numbers, you go for it. If you like a slow and steady, fun kind of race with rotations and things where you're doing things like power controlling. And that's the thing, it's not just about certain circumstances where these big yellow number champions, these rank 3 massive damage dealers are the priority. You might need in some circumstances those champions that have that utility factor, but maybe are limited with the furthermost point of damage dealing by their rank. So rank 3ing them will be better for them on their damage potential, but still keeping the utility, versus those that are able to achieve like the complete ridiculousness of huge big yellow numbers or big debuff numbers. Just depends what champion you're playing and what content you're going up against. Like for me, there's massive champions that I like to use in different circumstances that don't have a huge amount of utility, but at the same time don't have huge amounts of damage output. Like, I really love Hulkbuster, and especially with the Cavalier Monthly, allows me to really kind of flex that 565 in that particular example of rotation. But it's not really the most ideal champion for a lot of different situations. And the same thing will be happening with a lot of different champions for a lot of players for a lot of different reasons. But in any case, what are your thoughts on this? Put it in the comment section or go to the forum post in the description. Next up, I've seen a lot of people asking a question about the love juice, which is still a weird thing to say a year on from when we did that before. So love juice, what is happening with it? And especially because we have a limited time with it. If you're looking for clarification on the situation, it will not convert. The love juice will not convert into anything at the end of this event. So you only have until the 3rd of March, so that'll be next Wednesday, to use it before 1800 UTC or 10 AM PDT, whatever the time breakdown is. Find some content to grind out. If you haven't done any permanent content, do some permanent content. Try not to die, maybe do some stuff that re-roll stuff like health potions and stuff. So that at least they can be permanent in your inventory as opposed to these things which do expire. Now on to the final story to talk about, and that is arena predictions and results. So we'll go over some results in a minute, but it looks like everything worked out well with my predictions, which is it's always good when I get a load of predictions right, and I did indeed get them right for that. with the predictions being more reflective of the results, which only sees a slight bump up to, or slight lower down to some of these. So Kingpin, I've gone with round 2 at 26 mil. That is kind of a roundabout thing, but if you want to go with the normal 27 mil I did last week, then go for that. Also, when it comes to DragonMan, I've seen 2 mil respectively get the champion. You could lower that down to like 1.9 mil in order to kind of lower your grind, as it looks like the champion was got with that. But let's have a look at some of the results. So here's info on DragonMan going at 1.877 mil. So effectively, let's say that's 1.9 mil and it's getting the champion. So that's good. For the 5-star Kingpin, 296 position was got with 24.8 mil. Effectively, that's 25 mil to cleanly get the champion. That's why I'm saying 26 mil for the round 2. I did say 27 mil, and that's great. But if you want to save yourself the extra mil of the grind, then yeah, 26 mil is likely going to get you champion. So that's good to see with that. And unfortunately, there's no info with the 4-star, but let's effectively say that 5.5 mil will be enough for a 4-star Kingpin. But if that differs, put it in the comment section down below. And there we go. That's been your Marvel Contest of Champions news show for Monday. Thanks very much for watching. Keep locked to the channel for lots of info dropping this week, and as well, lots of content, guides and stuff like that for new players, for old players, and for, I don't know, those in the middle, whatever that is. But thanks very much. See you soon. Bye-bye.